School is over, but life suddenly doesn't make sense. This video is a glimpse of what my days looks like now. Slow, uncertain, and full of quiet growth. In today's video, I will share how life feels after school ends, daily routines, whether work continues or rest, hardest part of life after school, and many more. This is why you have to stay tuned and watch to the end. Subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Let's jump right into today's video. You are going to drop your guards. It's like a reflex, okay? It happens naturally, okay? Your guards are going to be down. You will feel like a load has been lifted off your head or of your life. Guys, yes, it's so real. Then there's going to be quietness, okay, around you. Like there's nothing for me to worry about, think about, class, learn, take this book, take that book. Then the next thing that is going to set in is confusion. Now, why the confusion? Now, school builds structure for you, right? If you're a weekend student, Monday to Friday you're working on weekend. Probably you have online class at 6 a.m. Yes, is that wild? So you have structure, from this class, I'm joining the other class. If you're also going on campus, you know that, from this, I'm going to do the next thing. I'm going to register my course. I'm going to do X, Y, Z. But when the structure is off, okay, you begin to structure emotionally and mentally because the school structure is gone. You have to find out or figure out another structure that best works for you. So this is what happens when you are done with your papers, okay? Yeah, it's a transition. So because of all the chaos and the confusion, there's going to be slowness, okay? Slowness in how you carry out your activities because you know that there's no major task, for you to conquer anywhere. So you are more relaxed in a comfortable state. In my case, I rested a lot, okay? I took rest as my new mantra, right? I rested. I took interest in personal development, okay, regarding my YouTube channel. I was using InShot to edit my videos. I was looking for an avenue opportunity to, explore CapCut. I never got the opportunity until I was done with my papers, and that is when I got the opportunity to use CapCut to edit my videos. And I've been doing some, interesting editing. I'm going to leave samples here or here for you guys to see. Yes, it was really, really good. I was happy that I was able to use CapCut because initially it looked so complicated to me. So personal growth for you can be in other areas, probably cooking for you. It can be learning a new skill in IT, or it can be, visiting new places. But because of school and exams and all the pressures that comes to being, in school, you couldn't, do. Okay, yeah, explore new areas, enhance a skill. So the next thing I was doing is I was praying more. See, you have to pray more for the next thing that is coming, okay? I was praying more, I was journaling, yes, I was writing things down regarding my YouTube channel, yes, things that I learn, I have to jot them down, okay, so that, I can refer to them as and when. And most importantly, I was giving gratitude to God, guys. If you have been following my journey, you would know that God showed me mercy. I have been inculcating reading as well. So I'm going to introduce this book right here to you. It's titled Anchored Hope, A Journey of Faith, Trust and Eternal Security by Reverend Sheila. So this book held me down, guys. This particular book right here held me down. Like I said, I have mentioned it in 2 of my videos. This book is a lifesaver, okay? If you are lost in hope, if you are tired, because that's the point where I got to. I was so tired, exhausted of everything, of school, of exam, of work. Guys, I was tired. Okay, so this book held me down. So among the routines was reading. Okay, reading things online, reading books, praying, giving gratitude to God, resting. Yeah, so those are the things I do. So I recommend this book to you. It's finally in Ghana, and thankfully I am a distributor. So please reach out to me for this book, guys. You have no idea how this book is going to make scriptures jump alive to you, okay? It makes scriptures real. It helps you to understand the promises of God on your life. I kid you not. I have read this book. That is why I'm recommending this book. So in the case of work or rest, okay, now some people work and school at the same time, right? When you're done with school, Some people decide to take full rest from work as well, so they can rest and uh, have that feel their body again. Okay, because school is not for the weak. It has never been for the weak. All right. So in my case, I opted for rest. I fortunately, yes, I would say fortunately because yes, I needed that. I had to quit my job, okay, because I wouldn't have quitted if it wasn't, I wasn't done, right? Yes, so I quitted my job because I was done. If I wasn't done, that would really have been the case. I would, still be going to work, but I was done. It was a whole lot of issues. I was tired, exhausted from school and everything, so I decided to lay everything down. Okay, so rest. You're going to prioritize rest a lot, guys. Like rest, rest, rest all day. Okay, yeah. So rest it is. If you are somebody who can juggle the two together, that's also fine. But some people also go on vacations, all right, to calm their nerves, to compensate themselves. Different things works for different folks, right? But yeah, at this stage is either you're going to rest or continue work, or what works for you per time. Okay, like I said, if my situation wasn't, if I wasn't done with my work situation, I wouldn't have stopped. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do a full video. Like I have videos I want to shoot concerning that. So yeah, guys, stay around, stick around. I also like to say to subscribe to the channel once again. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, and share this video to anybody who is graduating soon, because they will need this video. So the next one is how to handle waiting season after school. In my case, I am yet to graduate, so I'm going to speak about that one as well. Okay. Now, one thing you're going to learn is patience. Even before the graduation, you're going to learn patience, because left to you alone, you wish that you are graduating that same day. Then you know that you don't have anything to do this way anymore. Right? So you're going to learn patience. You're going to learn how to try and figure and align your goals as you are waiting, okay, for the next step, for your next move, for your next goal. Okay, so for me, I was wishing that I'm graduating that same day or very soon. Unfortunately, University of Ghana does not graduate the year you complete your exams. You have to wait the following year, February, before you graduate. So you can get when I say that you have to exercise patience. Yes. And then in aligning your goals, you have to think of the next step, your next move. So in my case, because I resigned from my job, I had to, after resting, yes, I have to go back to work, I have to go job hunting, then think of, how to also prepare for your graduation and the rest. So that is what I have been doing. So patience is one thing I'm going to learn, even as you are preparing for graduation or after graduation, in regards to job, in regards to your goals, the type of work to um, apply for, opportunities that are available for you, you know, um, collaborations that you have to do. Yes, all those matter. Okay, they are all a factor. Okay, in my case, I'm supposed to collaborate with one YouTuber here, but I've not gotten the opportunity to do that because there's a whole lot going on in the background. Yeah. So these are some of the things I am talking about. Okay. Yeah. So next one is the hardest part of life after graduating. Okay, whether you're waiting for your graduation or you have graduated. The hardest part of life after graduation. Hey goodness. So there is the unknown, which can be so overwhelming, because it's either you are putting pressure on yourself, which is the case, or others putting pressure on you as to what is next. So for my case, I want to be in a certain institution, but I don't have my certificate at the moment. I am waiting for graduation. So I have to be patient, like I mentioned in the previous point. And this is so urgent to me that sometimes I run out of patience. I'm being honest here. Sometimes I run out of patience. I wish that I have my certificate so I can, just be where I want to be. Okay, yeah, it can be so overwhelming also, in the sense that you have been schooling all your life to get this certificate to progress in life. Okay, yes, financially, and yes, emotionally, physically, or physically, well, you know, but majorly financially. Okay, so you can improve your finances so that you know your goals, your aspirations can come alive. You can see progress in your life. Okay, that is the reason why you. I don't want to say waste, but invested. Yeah, that's the word. Invested uh, over 4 years in my case, over 4 years of my life in school. Okay, I'm also going to do a video about um schooling doesn't pay. Okay, how you incur debt and all that and all that. So please be sure to stick around. Yeah, so there's going to be pressure. You know, people are going to think that, oh, okay, after school, what are you going to do? I'm going to marry. I have friends telling me, oh, complete school quickly and then get married and do X, Y, Z and all that and all that. Yeah, yeah. So there's expectations, but I would advise that we stay grounded. You see me here, I'm very well grounded. Okay, I know the level I want to move from now before the next level, before the next level. So please stay grounded. Some people say it out of goodwill, not that they want to, you know, rush you, or they want to, but out of goodwill, they want to see you grow, like in certain areas of your life. Uh, yeah, you understand, right? Marriage, kids, traveling, and all that. Okay, those are good things that they are concerned about, interested, to know, okay, what your next move is going to be. This next point is very important, okay? What is going to help you cope emotionally? Guys, so faith. See, I don't know how people um who are not grounded. I'm a Christian, this channel is a faith channel as well, right? I want to say that I don't know how people who are not grounded in their faith do life, because ah ah hey, this life will test you, to show you things, will show you pepe. I don't know how people do things without being grounded in their faith. So one thing you can do is to be grounded in your faith, guys. See, I am always at church. Yes, see, my sister was sometimes tell me that every time you're in church, every time you're in church, you have to find somebody from church, XYZ, da 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 da, because you're almost spending all your time at church. Yes, because you have to stay grounded, guys. The next thing for you is to stay grounded, because God is the same person going to help you in your next move. For me, that is what I know. The next thing I would say is quiet moments. Okay, enjoy quiet moments, solitude, where you get to reflect, you get to think, you get to plan, you get to rest. Okay, yes, resting too is also another strategy. Okay, rest more. See, all that the dig you have been doing when, or you will be doing when you are in school, is no joke. Picking one car from here, walking from this department to the next department, going to do photocopy, chasing lecturers, my goodness, journal. Okay, personal development. Okay, if you learn something, please journal it. Okay, journal the moment you are in your life. I think this is one point that I have to up my game. Okay, journal my emotions, my current state, so that in retrospect I can reflect more on what I want, or I can reflect more on how far the Lord has brought me. Not to say that I don't remember, but it gives you more perspective and clarity of how far the grace of God has brought you. Yeah, very important. The next one is the pressure to figure life out immediately, guys. Hey, now see how you can conquer this is to know that growth does not unfold overnight. Yes, consciously tell yourself, say it to yourself, say it. Don't just imagine it in your head. Okay, say it to yourself that growth does not unfold overnight, but it is gradual. Okay, it is gradual. It is also okay not to have answers. It is okay. It is okay. Hey, you can't be figuring out figure, figuring out everything all the time. Okay, yeah, that's why there's rest. Okay, when you figure out it's not figuring out, just rest, because you have been through a lot already. You are coming back from a lot. Rest. So in my case, I planned out how it's going to be. I planned that once I'm out of job, I'm going to apply. Even without my CV, I was making like plans, but I realized that not my CV, even without my what is it called again? Results, my certificate. I was planning things, and I realized that I needed my certificate urgently. So if you watched one of my videos, I talked about going for attestation and all that and all that. I am still in a waiting season. I'm waiting. Now the ultimate is to get my certificate so that it will solidify, you know, what I'm going to, use it for. All right. So yes, it's gradual. Okay. Know that it's gradual. Don't be hard on yourself. All right. Slow down. Okay. We just overcame a tall mountain. Okay. Relax. You'll be fine. Now lessons that, you know completing school or waiting for graduation is going to teach you. It's going to teach you patience. I've mentioned patience like a couple of times. Patience, trusting the Lord, awareness. Patience, trusting the Lord, awareness. See, you must be aware of, or have an idea of where you want to go from here. All right. Unless you are somebody who has life figured out for you already, you have parents or family members outside the country, or people that are ready to fix you in places. Yes, for you, awareness is sorted out for you. But even with that, you have to trust in the Lord. The timing of the Lord is very important. Okay, trust in the Lord. Submit your plans to Him. Yes, uh, man is supposed to plan, then God is supposed to help your plan to come to pass. Okay, there's a lot of relying and trusting on God if you are especially going to search for jobs. Okay, now if you also know people, you can speak to them about your journey so far. That's what I have been doing. I've been speaking to people that see, I have done this, I have completed my education. Please, I need XYZ. Can I have it? And I am still on it. Talk to as many people as possible. See, hey, the people I've spoken to, guys, it's not easy. Yeah. And in the midst of that, I'm trusting the Lord because everything is by God. Is advice that I will give you watching me, because if you are here to know how after school is going to feel like. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to say, I think I've mentioned it before. Please rest, 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 rest. Rest can be. Uh, I'm thinking of duration now. Okay, whatever duration is going to take you. My point is rest. Some people can choose to. Okay, so for me, I rested like um October, November, December, 2.5 years. Hey, goodness. I rested 2.5 months, all right, because I needed a rest. In fact, I was telling one of my friends that, see, I would have taken a year off from doing anything, but I realized that it wouldn't be feasible. It won't work because I have to, you know, survive, right? Yeah, but whatever rest means for you, do it. If it's traveling, in my case as well, I relocated. Okay, yeah. So to change environment, change jobs, settle my mind because it has been a lot, guys. It has been a lot. Heal, rest, plan instead of panicking. Okay. For my case, I needed the healing part. A lot happened with me, guys. That is why I am still recommending this book to you, Anchored Hope. Guys, I can't recommend something that I have not tried or, you know, tested, right? I got to a place where like nothing was making sense to me anymore. I was crying and I had to remind myself that God, in fact, God helped me to even enter into investing in the first place. And as well you to enter into investing in the first place. So there's no way that He's going to leave you unhelped. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of the resources I will advocate for you to have. Just leave a comment for me. I'll give you my email. Okay, then we can schedule for your delivery, or I will leave my email here as well. Okay, yes, get materials that will help you. There's no need for panic. In my case, I panicked a lot because I left my job. I resigned from my job. I had to survive. I was thinking, but it was better for me than staying in a place that I was completely done with. I'm all happy that I took that step. It has not been easy, but it would have been worth staying there. That's the whole point of trying to forever. Now, the next one is what to build hope on. Okay, as a student who has completed your course or your study, what do you build hope on? First, on Christ. Second, on alignment, opportunities, and then define your purpose. All right. Yeah, on God, because yes, everything by God. alignment. Make sure that you are aligning, your mental health is in check. Please take note of that, because guys, it took a lot. If you watch that video that I said I didn't graduate, you can see the mental toll of me. See, I have even reduced in size. Not that I went to do I went to the gym or I went to jog or anything. My job drained me. Yeah, I kid you not, I was drained. So make sure mental health is in check. So I would like to leave you with this phrase. Okay, so the end is not the goal. Okay, life still continues. You have completed another stage of your life and you need to move to the next. You don't need to rush it, you don't need to overthink it, you don't need to um, figure it out immediately. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for watching to this end. If this video blessed you, please leave a comment in the comment section. I would like to also hear from you, your experience, or if you have questions or expectations, please leave them in the comment section. Let me know, your thoughts. Let me know how you are feeling towards your graduation. Let me know, or completing your course of study. Thank you guys for sticking with me, and then see you guys in my next one. Bye.